going through all this amazing area. Really pretty landscape. And sitting there just going, man, you know, I've been up to Kent before, but I sure don't remember any of this. So I finally realized what it was. So what do we got? We kind of got like a truck bypass closed sign. So yeah, that's a bypass. So what I finally realized and remembered was when I came up here to Kent before, it was at the end of a day. I think I had run up to Spokane and on back down to I guess Troutdale, and it was at the end of that day, and then I had to bobtail on up here to Kent. And I remember this is where that story came into play about the whole there's there's just something about Mary rest stop scene where the guy came down to my truck and started talking to me about things. If you saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't see the video, you got to go back through my video list and find the one that I'm talking about. And so it was the rest stop that this happened at was called Federal Way, and it was a weigh scale. Shoot, that might have been it right there. That might have been the one I just went by right now. Yeah, it very well could have been, but it sure didn't look familiar. But yeah, it was called Federal Way Rest Stop and Weigh Station. So so when I went up here that night, I bobtailed, and I remember I was having a lot of trouble finding any place to pull off and park. You know, Walmart couldn't do it at Love's. Ended up over there at that rest stop, and you know, got in there, spent the night, and then got woke up by a trooper, and then went on up to Kent and got my load, and then headed on down to, I think, Sumner. And then from Sumner, geez, man, I don't recall if that was the load that got me home last week. It very well might have been. So yeah, it makes sense that why I don't remember any of this scenery. So, but yeah, it sure is pretty. There's all kinds of territory I've been going through, going like, man, wish I had been recording this and that, but after a while, I guess it all kind of just becomes the same. You know, same one tree, you've seen them all, I suppose. I don't know. Yep. A lot of beautiful rivers and ponds, of course. I've already mentioned all that. But it's very peaceful. I'll you know, give it that too. It's a very nice, peaceful, calming, relaxing, meditative kind of drive. You know, especially doing it, you know, at the posted speed limits, which are, you know, 60 miles per hour max for these trucks, for us trucks. So it's not like white knuckling, you know, as you go through certain states where the speed limits are much higher. Of course, I mean, I prefer the higher speed limits in any event, but what I'm saying is this, you know, this going on through here, through all these trees and all this, and, you know, with the, you know, nice relaxing speed limit it is, it's just that, it's very relaxing. So, anywho, I'm telling you, this Canadian accent just keeps, it just keeps like drizzling out accidentally. I don't know. I'm getting worried about it. This could become a real problem. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? got about 40 minutes to my destination still. Bet you this guy wants to come over. I got a feeling he wants to come over. You want to come over? Go ahead, buddy. You don't want to come over? Don't come over then. Don't come over. That's alright for me. I was gonna let you in, but if you want to stay home, stay home. This guy taking videos of the freaking car carrier. Yeah. He puts his camera away as soon as he gets close. That's goofy. Freaking tourist. Actually, he looked like anything but a tourist. Now they are doing some actual work over here. Holy smokes. Jeez, I don't know if you can see that in the camera there, but they are doing some serious work right there. Man. Come on, get in gear. You know what? Fine, get into this gear. This 50 mile an hour right here. 50 miles an hour is kind of like that point in between the gears where you can kind of go in either one. So it's kind of like, well, if I'm in 10th gear, I'm kind of at super low RPMs with very little power. If I'm in 9th gear, I'm at high RPMs with just too much power. So let's keep it in 10th. Alright, well, I guess I'll wrap up this video. It's another 8-minute long, just rambling video. Nothing too scenic in it. So, alright, see ya.